Get the right thing. There we go. On this side, it starts to go down quite steeply. On this side, it starts to stay on level.
Okay.
I guess I'll turn to the dwarves. Which way is the best?
The ore kind of regenerates in different places depending on when you're here. So, honestly, it could be anywhere. It's completely up to you.
All right.
How about
I'd like to sniff in the air. Right. See which area smells foulest. I'm gonna pull a Gandalf.
From behind you where the trolls were. That's what smells foulest.
that's fair?
Well, I'll follow my nose away. Let's head this way.
Ahead, the little tunnel starts to open up a bit. You make your way into a larger open chamber. You notice a few different areas where there is some kind of shining ore against the wall, both here and here.
Are the dwarves with us?
Yes, they'll have been following behind you.
Gotcha. Is this the stuff?
Alright, yes, that's the stuff.
All
Okay,
right, let's get to work.
To work we shall.
Were we here just to like guard, or are we here to mine too?
Just to guard.
Okay.
Okay, so they start digging away, and generally, let's say they're mining for about half an hour or so. There doesn't really seem to be any reaction from anyone else around here, and they manage to get this entire thing. And they fill up 1.5 satchels with it.
Can I use create bonfire on this bottleneck here?
Oh yeah, you can.
Wait, the ore doesn't come back? MMOs have lied to me.
It said it regenerates. I imagine not immediately though.
Not immediately, you know. That would be silly.
It's not RuneScape.
You know, my favourite part about that is if you examine coal, it says it's a non-renewable energy source. Fucking respawns.
Well, I mean, not on its own, it's not. It's just you can make more of it, apparently.
They then move over to this vein over here, and they begin hacking away.
Can I examine the walls while they're doing this?
Yep.
See if there's
you
any tunnels, holes, anything like
that. Roll general perception.
15.
As you look around, you do see a handful of kind of like fist-sized holes in the walls dotted around. Whilst you're looking against the walls, I'll say make a dex save with advantage. Beat a 12.
It came through on D&D Beyond. I got an 18.
Nice. Actually, where was my thing for how many? 2d4. There we go. Okay. 6 worms spring out of the wall, and they all land here. I'll have one of these represents 4 each. So one's worth 4 and one's worth 2. And how do you guys react?
Honestly, I think upon seeing Nagrax, we just immediately rush towards him.
Okie dokie. Everyone else?
Cast a fireball at the biggest group.
The biggest group is the ones furthest away. So roll attack.
$17.
That does hit. Roll damage.
$19.
Okie dokie. You end up searing one of them in the group quite badly. Simeon?
I guess I'll slash down at him. I'll pull my axe out.
Okie dokie.
Are these beasts?
Yes, they are small beasts, so you have advantage.
Yeah. Uh, 26.
Yeah, you hit.
I'm assuming it's just for the first attack.
Just one attack.
Okay, the second attack then.
Roll
Also
damage.
26.
What's your damage? There's only one attack, by the way, for reaction.
Oh, it's reaction. Oh, my bad.
Yeah, sorry.
9 then.
9. Small group. You basically slam a bit off one of the worms, and now that is going to be Finion's going to get a reaction. He's going to run over and he's going to smack onto the little one.
Could Nagrex get an attack next? Because I was watching towards him.
Oh yeah, you can get an attack as well. It's done it twice again, but he still hits anyway. 9 damage. Okie dokie, and go ahead.
Okay.
That hits.
7 damage. And 2 poison.
Okay. You slam into the group, and you hit one of them really hard from that particular group. And that group's nearly dead. Or one of them in that group's nearly dead, I should say. And that's going to roll initiative.
Initiative, did you say?
Probably rather than just rolling initiative, we're going to go in the same order that everyone just went then. So we go to the 2 worms, and it will go... was it Flint, then Simeon, then Finion, then Nagrex?
Something like that, yeah.
2, 1, 2... Just get this over with a little bit quicker. Okay, so the worms are going to attack with advantage. Water hits.
Sorry, I had a nose hair I had to immediately deal with.
Ah, yes, I know those things. Yes.
Thanks.
Okay, so that's going to hit Simeon with the 23.
What? No, it doesn't.
Shut up.
My AC is 47.
I'm impressed. That's going to be 2 piercing damage to you then.
To put a scratch.
Second group is also going to attack you. Nope, they definitely don't hit. Okay then. Now that goes to Flint.
I'd like to create bonfire under all these since they're all taking up the same square.
Sure.
They need to make a Dex 15 save.
Go check the decks. Okie dokie. I'll have them just all roll with disadvantage. So they all roll, same we do them all individually.
Okay.
Well, let's see if they get a critical failure. No, they don't get critical failure, but yeah, they all get hurt by this then. So, roll damage, given it's a bit more of an AoE thingy. I'll say that you do fire damage to all 4 of them.
Alrighty then.
That was group. That one there, okay. Okay, so you outright kill 2 of them.
Alrighty then.
So it's now down to 2. So now that is
I'll let
Simia's turn, unless
turn.
you got something else. Yep.
Now lemon turn.
The advantage on that battle axe, is it a once per turn thing, or like how often can it kick in? I know it's the first attack, but
Your first attack in combat against that creature.
cool. I will still strike at it with the axe, though. Are we doing full initiative now, so full turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, you hit with both.
It's,
20 damage.
Handy dandy 20.
Okay, you skewer another one, and there's only one worm left in that group. Oh, actually, sorry, do you attack the smaller group then?
Whichever the one in front of me is.
Or that would be small, sorry. Yeah, there's only one worm left in that group anyway. So, there's one badly hurt-looking worm left. End your turn.
Cool. Yeah.
Okay, and that's Nagrax.
Okay, Nagrax is going to make an attack against the same group
Go ahead.
with his mace. Okay.
That hits.
Yeah.
And you kill it.
Oh, okay.
You bring your mace down and you squash the last of the bird. That one's now all dead.
Okay, for the remainder of Nagrax's movement, he's just going to move up to put. Oh, I suppose he'll move to about here.
Okie dokie.
Okay, and he'll end his turn now.
Oh, I just realised I skipped Finian's turn.
Oh,
Well,
whoops.
it's now going to go to the worm's turn. I'm not going to bother retroactively giving myself a turn.
Finian got distracted by. But why did he fall asleep? It makes no sense.
You know what? The worms are going to attack you now, Grax.
Oh.
So it's going to attack with advantage, even though... Actually, it's only half left, it'll just be a normal
Wait, why with advantage?
Because there was 4 of them attacking at once.
Ah, okay.
previously. But now it's only 1, so that does not hit. The worms just kind of flail.
They just kind of
That's
go.
Flame's turn.
Oh. Okay.
It needs to make another deck save if it's turning the same square as the bonfire.
Oh, bugger. Well, I was going to say they die, frankly. Getting in that one,
Still rolling for it.
they just roll around the fire and they burn themselves alive.
Fair enough.
Excellent.
Okay, so the worms are dead.
Hey.
All throughout this, the miners have continued just mining and ignoring the entire thing.
Are these the worms that attack normally?
Ah, yeah, they're the ones.
These are
Annoying little
nothing.
buggers, aren't they?
Could Nagrax make a perception check to see whether he can sense any tremors of or like anything bigger coming to us?
Go ahead and make a perception check. You don't get a sense of anything like that.
Okay.
You hear a bit of dirt moving around occasionally, like a rock dropping. But that's
Yeah,
about it.
but nothing out of the ordinary.
You know what? I would like to. How long do torches last? A lit torch. No, I have my ever burning one, don't I?
I mean,
Yes,
you
you
are also shining at the moment, so you are your own source of light.
I wanna. I'll like crack open my ever burning torch and I'll like look down at the light. It's more of a precautionary thing.
It's okay. I'm not offended.
Basically, I want to use that as if I see him start to come out the hole, I want to shove the torch end in the wall, hole, whatever.
Ah,
Okay.
well, when you put it that way, good thinking.
The
Preventative measure.
dwarves finish mining this one, and they get another satchel's worth, so they've now got 2.5 satchels worth of ore. Alright, let's move on. Where to next? Lead the way is.
I guess I'll lead in front. Is this an entrance down here?
Yes, but it is too tight for the pack thingies to follow.
Perhaps we backtrack and take the other path, Simeon.
I just wanted to scout it out. I'll be back in a second. I just want to poke my head in just to see what's in here.
Okay, you go into a bit of a narrow cave that at the end splits off into several directions.
I'll walk to the end and at least see the split. Well then, should we turn back? Don't want to leave the dwarves unattended.
Finian's with them, but yes, I'll agree. I'll head back that way.
Do you keep on going?
I will. I'm hesitant, but I'll start to turn back.
Okie dokie. You make your way back, and the dwarfs are all packed up and ready to move on again.
Alright. We won't get through that way. Let's move back. I guess I'll go all the way back over here. The entrance. Can I take a quick peek out of the entries to see if anything's coming towards us?
Yeah, you can. Sure. General perception. You don't see any signs of anything coming over.
Hopefully the trolls don't use this as a lair anymore. Coast is clear for now.
It happens occasionally. There's no threat. You all look like you can take care of them easily enough.
That we can.
Okay, you guys continue moving through the tunnels. It starts to dip down, steadily going down and down until it about levels out around about here. You'd probably say you dropped about 2 levels down. You see some more ore against the wall. And here, as you see around the corner, it juts up quite steeply.
Is that to my...
To the
the
side.
to the... Oh. Oh, wow. That would be a dangerous fall if you didn't see that coming.
Yeah, we'll get on with this now.
Yes, we'll not take up any more of your time. Just going to scout the area.
Who wants to begin mining away whilst you start to mooch around?
Nogos is going to keep an eye on this direction if Simeon is going forward. Just make sure nothing comes up behind us.
Have we been spotting any more of the holes in the walls?
They are dotted throughout but the caves, mostly around ceiling height.
Okay.
Where it juts up quite steeply, it does seem like it is passable even for the mounts, but it's just if you weren't watching where you're going, you would take a hard tumble going down it. I didn't have any way of actually showing it visually.
Yeah. Eyes up, Flint. Your fire comes in handy against these things.
Okay. Do-do-do. Ahead, you go into a much wider, much more open area.
I'll make my way back and just report. Seems it opens out up ahead. More room to maneuver.
That'd be the main chamber. That's normally where you'll find most of the ore, to be honest. At least that's the most common place where it gathers. Though it is a bit all over the place.
Is that the most common place for the worms too, I'll bet?
Yeah, actually it is. They finished mining this one, and you now have 3 full satchels of ore.
Sweet. I guess I'm...
Oh, where to?
Well, might as well head for the main chamber. I didn't see much to the south.
Ah, certainly.
Let's head on.
Okie dokie. So you enter into a large, quite open area. Wait me a second. Oop, there we go. The ceiling in particular seems to stretch up quite high in the center. And there are a lot of holes dotted around the walls.
Doom, can Nagrex see whether anything is hanging from the ceiling that might fall down?
Go ahead, roll perception. As you look up and around, it doesn't seem to be any loose rock. There are some stalactites or stalagmites. I can't remember which one is which.
The hanging rock things.
Yeah, hanging rock things. There are some
Yeah.
of them, and there's gradually dripping water, but
But it looks
the only
stable.
other movement you see up there would be a handful of tiny bats, basically.
Stalagmites hang, stalactites go
Okay.
up on the floor.
Nagrex will
Beside
just... Yeah, Nagrex will just say, the ceiling looks stable, so if we do encounter anything large in here, we shouldn't have to worry about anything dropping down.
Yes, most of my fighting days took place on an open field. I don't have to worry about the environment so much.
Okie dokie. And the guys begin mining away.
I like to make a sweep of the room, checking all the walls, just looking for more holes again.
Okie dokie. And what do the rest of you guys do?
I think Nagrex is probably going to do as he did before and just keep an eye behind just to make sure that nothing sneaks up on us.
Okie dokie. Simeon, roll a perception check. Okay. You don't see anything coming at you, but you do hear a faint rumbling, in particular when you're down this end.
Are there any holes in the walls around here?
There are quite a few small holes, yes.
Can I are they above head height?
Some of them do stretch up, but there are some on your level as well.
Can I sort of hold the torch close to some of them, just sort of have a look in?
Go ahead. Roll perception and see what you see inside. You try and look inside, but you just kind of see dirt and rock, essentially.
Cool.
It's, the guys continue mining. I'll say they've got another full satchel's worth. Then they'll move on from that vein, having depleted it, and over to this big one over here. Nagrax, whilst they're mining this, you roll a perception check. Okay, you're generally looking down the caves, and you don't really see much.
Okay.
You also don't catch any rumbling.
I suppose he'll just say, all seems clear from behind, at least for the time being.
I've just stood here so I can cover both what looks like an entrance there from this angle and that.
It's actually not, it's just a wall. I just didn't feel that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Fair enough.
There you go.
Thank you.
Okay. Let's say about 15 minutes pass on this particular vein. And then suddenly, from here, springs a big old worm. This one's larger than the ones that you've seen previously. It pokes its head out of the wall.